Hello and welcome to yet another pearl from Mukta's Wisdom Waves. Welcome to the session on 9 hard truths about time management. Time is what we want the most, but what we use the worst. That's said by William Penn. How many of us feel like there's enough time in a day? We constantly say, I don't have time for this, I'll do this later. But what if I told you that the real issue isn't time? It's how we manage it. Today, we are going to be uncovering 9 hard truths about time management that can transform the way you approach productivity. Time is the only resource we can't get back. Unlike money, we can't save it, multiply it, or rewind it. But there's a good news. The good news is you can control how you use it. So come on, let's dive into the 9 hard truths about time management. Truth number 1. If you don't have time for something, it's not a priority. You will never find time for anything. If you want time, you must make it. So how often do we say, I don't have a time for exercise, or I don't have time to read, or I don't have enough time for continuing my hobbies? The truth is, if something truly matters, we will make time for it. Now, Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon. Now, he is one of the most busiest people in the world, but even he prioritizes his 8-hour sleep every night. Now, if he can make out the time for rest, so can we. The solution to this is identify your priorities. Use the Eisenhower matrix to separate urgent from important tasks. Hard truth number 2. You can't manage time, but you can manage what takes up your time. People often say, I need better time management. But the truth is, we don't manage time. We need to manage our tasks and distraction. Like Steve Jobs. Now, Steve Jobs wore the same outfit every day to eliminate decision fatigue. He knew that even small decisions could drain his mental energy. Now, the solution for managing your tasks is batch similar tasks together. Now, something like answering on emails. Now, instead of doing it every hour, go ahead, answer your email only twice a day. Use the time blocking mechanism, which is basically used to schedule deep work hours with no interruptions. Hard truth number 3. You are not too late. Progress can still be made in short time. Do what you can with what you have and where you are. Now, this is a saying from Theodore Roosevelt. Many people hesitate to start because they think they need a lot of time. But understand, even a small step counts. Now, we all know the famous author J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter. Now, while she was writing Harry Potter, she was a single mother who was working full time. She wrote it in small pockets of time. It was not written in one day or in one sitting, isn't it? And we all have seen the result. The book has been appreciated worldwide. Solution is apply the 2-minute rule. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Use micro goals. Write 1 page instead of finishing the whole book. Now, moving on to hard truth number 4. The work expands to fill the time you allocated. Now, this is called the Parkinson's law. The more time you give a task, the more time it is going to take. Example is like if you have to complete a report and you say, okay, it will take me a week's time. Now, if you decide that it is going to take you a week's time to complete, understand that it will take 1 week. But instead, if you go ahead and you say that no, it will be done in 3 hours, and be sure that you will be able to complete it within 3 hours. So, always ensure that you set tight deadlines for your task and use the Pomodoro technique, that is, work for 25 minutes with full focus and then take a 5 minutes break. Now, moving on to hard truth number 5. You can't do everything. Prioritize ruthlessly. The key is not to prioritize what's on your schedule, but to schedule your priorities. Now, we often try to do too much and end up overwhelmed. Instead of doing everything, focus on the most impactful task. Follow the Warren Buffett rule. What does it say? It's 5 upon 25. List 25 things you wish to achieve. Circle the top 5. Forget the rest until the 5 are done. Isn't it? Or you can even apply the 80-20 rule, where 20% of efforts produce 80% of your results. And most importantly, learn to say no to low value activities. Hard truth number 6. Do a time audit to know where your time goes. Now, many of us don't even realize where our time goes. A time audit helps identify time wasting activities. Like an employee thought he was working 8 hours of day. After tracking his time, he realized 3 hours were lost in social media and unnecessary meetings. So, what you need to do is track your time for a week using the apps like Rescue Time or Toggle. Cut out the activities that don't add any value. Hard truth number 7. Time is perishable. It cannot be saved for later. You can save time. How? Is it possible? No, it isn't. But you can save money, isn't it? So now let's focus on something that you can't save. You can't save time. Imagine receiving 86,400 seconds in your bank account each day. At midnight, whatever you didn't use is gone forever. So, spend time on what truly matters. You can spend time on learning, on relationships, and growth. Now, moving on to hard truth number 8. Relaxing at times is not waste of time. Schedule your breaks. Many think productivity means working non-stop, but burnout kills efficiency, isn't it? Now, Google gives its employees 20% free time for passion projects. Now, this was the policy of Google. And you know what did this lead to? This led to the creation of Gmail and Google Maps. And now we all are happily using it. Right? So schedule your breaks just like you schedule your work. Use the 90-minute work cycle. Work for 90 minutes and then take a 20 minutes break. The hard truth number 9. Living on purpose is more rewarding than living with the flow. Either you run the day or the day runs you. Now that's said by Jim Rohn. If you don't design your life, someone else will do it for you. Elon Musk plans his day in 5-minute slots to ensure every moment is intentional. Define your personal mission and align daily tasks with it. Set top 3 priorities each morning. Now, those were 9 hard-hitting truths about time management. Now, remember, time is about priorities, not excuses. Do a time audit to see where your hours are slipping away. Set tighter deadlines, and eliminate distractions. Schedule breaks and live with intentions. Now, that was all from our end for this session, and we will see you again in the next session. Now, remember, you have exactly the same number of hours per day as Albert Einstein, Mother Teresa, and Elon Musk. The difference is how you use them, isn't it? So now the task for you is, what's that one thing you will change about your time management starting today? Thank you so much for joining us today, and we will see you again in the next video. If you feel that the video has brought in some value add to you, please go ahead, like, share and subscribe. Do mention what topics you would want us to cover in the comment sections, and we assure you we will definitely come up with those. Thank you so much once again. This is Mukta signing off.